Hello everybody, my name is Michelle Zufferey. I am a member of UNITERRE, which is a farmer organization in Switzerland. I'm going to talk to you about the right to participation, and that's the Article 10 of the UNDROP, United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Peasants and Other People Working in Rural Areas. For this presentation, I refer strongly to the training sheet number 7 of the CETIM, developed by the CETIM, which you can find also on the website defendingpeasantsrights.org. Before presenting the content of the Article 10, I would like to tell you that this article is based on one side on Article 21 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, and on the other hand on the Article 2.2 of the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. This anchoring in recognized and existing texts is strengthening the legitimacy of this Article 10. It should also be emphasized that this article is intended to remedy to a major injustice, namely that farmers and other people working in rural areas are the more politically marginalized groups, that the decisions are mainly taken into the capitals, far away from the rural areas, that politicians tend to bow down to business, like towards multinational of agri-food, agrochemical, and extraction. And peasants who feed the world practice an agriculture that maintains biodiversity, and they must therefore be heard and play an active part in the decision-making processes. And this also for the good of all the people who live on our planet. I'll now turn to the content of Article 10 on the right to participation. The paragraph 1 describes the rights of peasants and other people working in rural areas as the right to active and free participation directly and or through their representative organization in the preparation, implementation of policies, programs, and projects that may affect their lives, land, and livelihood. This paragraph describes a real participation and not just a consultation. The second paragraph describes the duties of the states, which can be summarized in two main requirements. One is to respect, the states have to respect the formation and development of strong, independent organization of peasants, and to encourage their participation in the development, implementation of food safety, labor, and environmental standards that may affect their lives, land, and livelihood. When we talk about Article 10, we have to keep in mind two other articles. The Article 11 on the right to information, and the Article 9 on the right to associate. I will speak about the Article 11 on the right of information. Good participation in design, development, and implementation of projects is not possible without information. And that's the reason why the Article 11 has to be linked with Article 10. What is the content of this Article 11? I'll just tell you the major points. Peasants have the right to seek, receive, develop and impart information included information about factors that may affect the production, processing, marketing, and distribution of their product. We all know how difficult it is to get data and figures on processing, distribution, commercialization. And this article could be a good lever to push middlemen, processors, suppliers, supermarkets towards greater transparency. About the obligation of the states, they should take appropriate measures to ensure that peasants have access to relevant, transparent, timely, and adequate information, adequate to their cultural methods, so as to promote their empowerment and to ensure their effective participation in decision-making in matters that may affect their lives, land, and livelihoods. That means that peasants have the right to any information needed in order to be able to fully participate, make proposals, and defend their interests, etc. Article 9 on the right of association is fundamental to ensuring that indirect participation is real participation. Article 9.1 states that peasants have the right to form, join, organization, trade unions, cooperative, or any other organization or association of their own choosing for the protection of their interests and to bargain collectively. And what is very important is that this organization shall remain free from all interference, coercion, or repression. The third paragraph says that states shall take appropriate measures to encourage the establishment of organization of peasants with the view of eliminating obstacles to their establishment, growth, and also provide them with support to strengthen their position when negotiating contractual arrangements in order to ensure that conditions and prices are fair and stable and do not violate their rights to dignity and to a decent life. So how you see, the declaration provides a normative framework, and its article can be used to strengthen and legitimize national or regional campaign. Okay, that's all I wanted to say on participation. During the training course, which will take place end of August, beginning of September, you will have the opportunity to discuss these points in greater depth with speakers and with Alberto Silva, who is the permanent secretary of UNITERRE. Thank you for your attention.